The two teams that have been unbeaten so far, India and New Zealand, will be in action in the beauteous Himalayas, Himachal Pradesh, Dharamsala, India versus New Zealand. That's the big one. Remember, when you see this matchup, you think back, you look back at the scars of the past. New Zealand have won pretty much every time they faced India in an ICC knockout tournament. Does history, the weight of history, feature on a player's mind? Please say yes.
They are a tough opponent for Indian team. There is no doubt about it. Bilateral series is completely different, but in ICC tournaments, they have always found that way of troubling Indian side.
Yeah.
So you can expect that, and they're playing good cricket. Indian team is also playing good cricket now. Minus Hardik, it's going to be a little bit of a concern around the combination which Indian team will be thinking of. But this game, you're looking at the points table just a while ago. You know that which team is inching ahead is something it's going to be decided after this game. So everyone is going to be looking very keenly at this game, the other teams as well, because the table is now consolidating at the top. So you have India, New Zealand, South Africa, and tomorrow's game will further consolidate or send a signal that which team is actually worthy of being number one.
Yeah. Only one team shall remain unbeaten at the end of this match. We saw a little clip of Shubman Gill talking to Rohit Sharma, and Shubman reminded the captain about India's history with New Zealand. It was so good to see Rohit Sharma not being dismissive about it. He was calmly confident. Just goes to show that the air and the vibe in the dressing room, the thought is on track.
At the moment, the thought is on track. All they have to worry about is freak things happening to there. I believe Ishan Kishan was bitten by a honeybee. All sorts of things happening, strange things happening. But look, no, this Indian team is definitely, it's also looking, and you hear the chatter, you also see them sitting in the benches. They're looking a settled outfit, and therefore, the only question is tomorrow, of course, a lot of questions about Hardik Pandya not in play, and where do you go? One of the options is going for a straight swap of Surya for Hardik.
Yep.
And then maybe taking Shardul Thakur replaced by Shami.
Double change for you, Zach?
Well, I think that's what everyone is waiting for. Whether it's going to be double change or it's going to be just a straightforward single change. Most likely it's going to be Surya who will come in, because that's something which we've seen when Hardik was not playing in the Asia Cup. I think he missed one game and Surya was playing in that position. Or Australia series, one of the two, if I'm recalling it correctly. So Surya is going to be that change. Whether bowler now there's going to be a double change or not is something which we have to wait and see. Ideally, in this scenario, when you're just going in with 5 bowlers, you would much rather go for someone like Shami. But looking at the team management's view so far and how they've approached this whole scenario, I think they'll just go for one change.
No such selection issues for... sorry, you're making a point.
Yeah, my other point is in some way, if they go with Shardul, it'll at least solve one question which is on every Indian's mind. That can Shardul bowl 10 overs if required?
Yeah.
So tomorrow, if you're playing him ahead of Shami, you have to give him that chance to do it or not do it.
Yeah.
Correct? So I think if they have persisted with Shardul so far, I think it's the onus is on them to say that, okay, you are a 5-over, you are a 10-over bowler.
No selection headaches for New Zealand. They've had different heroes in different matches. They've registered big wins as well. Now, Tim Southee will be available, but Henry, Lockie, Bolt, they've all been among the wickets and the highest wicket taker as well. Do you expect changes, Zach?
I'm not expecting any changes in this side. Looking at the venue also, they would want 3-seamer. Yes, if there is a chat of having a 4th-seamer in, then Tim Southee option opens up. Other than that, Kane Williamson is not available for the selection. He's still not ready. They will continue with the same playing 11 is what I'm expecting.
Maybe Southee for Chapman, but Chapman scored runs.
Chapman's your finisher. So Southee, the only person he can come in for in that sense is if you decide to drop a Rachin Ravindra and say that, I'm good this thing,
but that upsets their batting top.
That upsets their batting. Because see, Santner is their only regular spinner who they pick, frontline spinners is pick, and Santner is not going to get dropped. He's your leading wicket taker in this tournament. So there's no chance he's going to get dropped. So that basically leaves you with very little, because Also, where does Saudi operate? You know, you can look at Saudi for Lockheed. Where does Saudi operate? Saudi operates with the new ball.
Yeah.
So Henry and Bolt are doing good job for you in the new ball. So if you have to replace, you can only replace Lockheed. And I think Saudi is not as effective in the 11 to 40 as he is as an opening bowler. I mean, he is an opening bowler. That's his strength. You know, swing the ball early.
Also, given the number of wickets India has given to left-arm spinners and Mitchell Santner's terrific form, there is no chance of that change happening either. Now, typically, at the end of a preview, I ask our experts to give me a player to watch out for, but how about we change things a little bit? How about you guys give me a matchup to watch out for? One.
A matchup to watch out for. I think it's going to be Bolt versus Rohit Sharma.
Had to be. But he's played left-arm seam as well. He hit Shaheen Shah Afridi for that first ball 4 in Ahmedabad.
No, absolutely. Look, I think it's somewhere where he's a bit vulnerable, but he's played it well so far in this tournament. But yeah, he took away. I would have gone for the same. In that case, I'm looking at. I think Santner in the middle order, and if Santner in the middle order is bowling, Santner versus Kohli will be interesting, because I think Santner is a clever bowler, and Kohli will have to find a way around him.